Very well. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who prayed for my mom. Today marks the 16th or 17th day post surgery, and she's doing very well. She's finally walking straight. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, and I think the whole procedure went really smooth. Thank you so much for everyone who prayed. I just thought that today we're just going for a stitch removal, and I think yeah, everything went smooth, and yeah, that is a final formality of the surgery, because post that all the physical therapy and all the exercises have been taken care by me, since I am a physical therapist. So uh, for the follow up, what happened, I would definitely share with you guys. But this is the major update that I wanted to give. Personal update, not just the Arsenal update that I have in my mind, and also for you guys as well. So, what do we have in this episode? Well, sale for Tielemans. Yes, finally, Arsenal and a lot of journalists had said that IG, hear me out. Tielemans, for that Arsenal need to sell some players, man. They have to do that, and right now it is the week of the news that is actually coming in with departures of Arsenal. Departure of a lot of Arsenal players. Probably minimum four departures are in place. First, let's talk about Nuno Tavares. Well, yes, Nuno Tavares is leaving Arsenal, and it looks like out of nowhere, out of literally nowhere, there comes Olympique Marseille. So Charlie Parker Turner says Nuno Tavares is close to signing for Marseille in a straight loan deal. Atlanta were previously keen to acquire him, but the negotiations stalled. Arsenal don't want to put the buy option, and it would be a dry loan. And Atlanta were like, nah, we want a bigger chunk of this. But more importantly, well, Lille were interested to sign him as well. Yes, Lille were interested to sign him. Fabrizio also confirmed that Marseille have reopened talks with Arsenal for Tavares. Marseille are now optimistic to get Nuno on loan, being told there's no buy option included. Arsenal want a simple loan until 2023. So it's simple as that. That's what Arsenal want, and that's what they are getting. And they still believe in Tavares, which makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Also, talking about more stuff coming your way. Well, let's talk about it later. That KSI and Logan Paul's Prime Hydration is now a sponsor, official club's hydration partner. So from loving Arsenal from a very long time, being an Arsenal fan, to now sponsoring it. You know what's the big difference between KSI and you as an Arsenal fan who buys Arsenal's merchandise from its official website? It's just that KSI has paid more to Arsenal. But hey, that does not change the fact that you are a different, or you are less of a fan than KSI. No, it's not. The love for club always remains, but KSI gets to be with the club, and that is, only lucky people get to do that, or rich people. Anyways, I'm not against being rich, but yeah, he's literally funding our next signing, man, and that's really interesting. I love that. I really love that. Moving on, so let's talk about more stuff. Well, if you remember this moment, you are a legend, because yes, Gabriel Martinelli explains his red card. Like, what did he feel about it against Wolves that he received? He says, everyone asks me this, and I can't explain. I couldn't believe it. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I was just like, what? He gave me 3 cards in a row. 1, 2, and then the red. 3 cards. He spoke to Righty House podcast. So, as much as he was speechless, I don't think so we had any answer for that red card. Out of nowhere it was. So, anyways. So, Arthur Okonkwo will join Crew Alexandra. Yes, terms already agreed. So, yeah. All the best and congratulations for the loan spell. And Hector Bellerin shares this image with Granit Xhaka as, I love this guy, what a person. So yes, which shows a lot of love for Granit Xhaka within the squad. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So talking about Nuno Tavares, yeah, Leighton Sport have said that Lille wanted to sign him as well, but the discussions with Marseille went really, really ahead. So not going down anywhere. So it looks like Eric Polgar has left Fiorentina. Yes, Raisa Simplicio has actually confirmed this news that Eric Polgar is scheduled to arrive in Rio de Janeiro. Medical examination and signing a new contract with Flamengo. Guillermo Varela is already in the city and will go through the same process before being announced as the new reinforcement of Flamengo. So when that happens, here's the funny part: Fiorentina would require a midfielder, and they certainly did not want to pay for a certain midfielder, if you remember. So yes, that is the update that we have regarding Eric. One of the news regarding Lucas Torreira. So it's not that Arsenal were asking too much for Lucas Torreira. Well, it has been clearly said by Il Secolo XIX. They say that Arsenal want only 8 million euros for Torreira. But even this has been deemed too high a fee for Sampdoria, who wanted to sign the player. So these Serie A clubs don't have the money, or they don't want to shell out. I'm really shocked that Fiorentina agreed for a fee and then said no, which is so lame of them to do that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Made a lot of cash from Dusan Vlahovic. They don't want to sell at all, which is weird. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. So that is one of the departures that could happen, because he has an agreement with Valencia, and Valencia, of course. Gennaro Gattuso wants a midfielder, and he's shortlisted. Arthur as well as him, both are shortlisted, because Radio Esport Valencia say that Torreira to Valencia is possible if the club can sell players. And here's the thing: Valencia needs Rayo to close Lucas Torreira, and Marcos Andre from Valencia to Rayo has been done, so that could generate some good amount of funds. And that could let him go as well. But talking about Hector Bellerin, well, it looks like the saga of Hector Bellerin is really interesting one. Matteo Moretto says that the representative in talks with Arsenal, contract until 2023. The idea is to go out at lowest possible cost, even for free. For that, Hector Bellerin and Arsenal need to sit down and say, you know what, Arsenal, I'm Hector Bellerin and I'm ready to leave all the money that you're going to pay me, so that I could respect your contract. I'm leaving so that I could be happy at Betis. Player wants to leave. In addition to Betis, there are other interested clubs. The salary 4 million euros net is a bigger issue, according to Matteo Moretto, which is, I understand. But Pepe Elias says that Hector Bellerin will decide to forego his remaining salary at Arsenal, close to 6 million euros, to make his move to Betis on free transfer, where he will earn less considerably, very less, but he will be happy. And I think that's cool. That's cool. Everyone should be at a club that they're happy in. So, interesting. Very interesting. So, let me know what you guys think about that. Hector Bellerin is leaving. Yeah. Do you have any memory of him that you want to believe in? But yeah, that's all about Hector Bellerin that I have right now. So let's talk about Ben Foster has opened up about how big of a signing Jesus is for Arsenal. He says Jesus is a massive signing, massive. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. Arsenal have been crying out for that type of player, and I think he's going to do really well. Of course he will. Of course he will. So Ben Browning has given an update about the feeling amongst the Arsenal fans. He says last season Arsenal were still selling tickets on match day for their second home game against Chelsea. 12 months on, the second home game of the season has just sold out in 12 minutes. Biggest indicator of how the feeling around the club changed last season. And with the signings coming in, I'm pretty much sure something is really gonna be rocking. And talking about Yuri Tielemans now, if Torreira leaves, that opens up a lot of space. Wages, of course, but space in that midfield position, which makes a lot of sense, isn't it? And I'm going to love that. I'm really going to love that for Tielemans to come in. And talking about Sane, give me sport. Ryan Taylor says Arsenal could make a move for Bayern Munich star Leroy Sane should he become available this summer. Oh, his future is undecided. It's a little weird, but let's see. Also, one player who was offered to Arsenal this summer was Mauro Icardi, but Edu has always had Gabriel Jesus in his mind as a priority striker. So, yes, interesting. Very, very interesting. So that's what I have about all the updates. Let me know what you guys think about that. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers. Don't forget to subscribe and definitely comment and let me know what you guys think about things. Cheers.